What's up, guys? It's Drip Red, and we're back with more Rise of Kingdoms. Uh, it is official. Pre-KvK has started. Um, we're literally only 30 minutes into it, so I'm not going to go into depth on this right now. This video is just going to be us checking out our allies for this upcoming KvK. We're going to start off with 89. Actually, before we start with 89, we are going to check out our kingdom just so anybody new wants to see where we sit. As of right now, we're almost 5.7 bill power. Second alliance 4 billion, 3.6, and then 2.6. And obviously, after the first two or first three, these are mostly just useless people that are eventually going to be weeded out for the most part. But we're pretty strong. Nothing too bad. But while we're here, come on, open up the map. Okay, there are 3 Imperiums in our set right now. I believe we're allied with 95, if I remember correctly. It's going to be a 3v5. Interesting how that's going to work out. But we just have to wait and see. I don't know how strong. My next video, I'll go over our enemies' kingdoms, and then we get a fuller picture of what's going on. But for right now, let's go check out 389. We're just going to take a simple look at their 3 strongest alliances. I could have made an account in each of these kingdoms, but you guys know that would have taken hours to do all that. All right, their main alliance is 4.5. Let's just round up 4.5 because they have space. It's not bad for strength-wise. Let's see if we can see any T5s. There's one there. That might be a T5. 48 million power. It's close. It could be there. I'm not seeing a lot of T5. There's one right there, hopefully. Another one there. I hate how they're not in order from power, but what can you do? Maybe 3 or 4 T5s in this alliance. Well, there's 81 million power. There we go. He's hiding down here. Another one maybe. Not too big of guys. There's 68 million. Okay. All right. There's some all right tier T5, but this is I don't want to say a weaker kingdom. They are our allies. I don't want to hate on them, but it's a solid B seed kingdom, I would assume, by the time KvK 3 comes around, but you never know what happens before here and there. The second alliance that I'm looking at is almost 3 billion. Let's see. Any T5 hiding in here? Probably not. I would assume not, but there might be one. But let's check out this last alliance. This one probably isn't too much. 2.4. So I'm glad to have allies. This is about what I would say an average kingdom is at this age, which is not a bad thing. There's definitely worse kingdoms out there, and I'm sure there's a few in our matchmaking. But overall, this is above average, I would say. Let's go with above average. We're also allies with 95, and I believe they're stronger than us. It's been a couple weeks since I checked them out, because they originally were our first ally before 89 was joined. Let's go look. Duck Gang. Okay. 6.1 billion power. Okay, so this, I like this. And they technically, they could boost that up to over 140 members, so that could get bigger. That's really good. Their king at the moment is tier 5. And they have a 206 million power player. This is, I like to look at this until we look at our enemies so far. The amount of tier 5 they have in their rank 4 spots right now is very good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 super tier 5, six tier 5s just right there. Come on. What do we got? 70 million, 73 million power guy right there. That's not bad. A bunch of 70s, two 70s, 60, a 50, 67. Some very good, strong players. Just looking at the very top over here. Bunch of 60s, so they have a lot of tier 5s. So this is probably going to be a winnable KvK. And I hadn't even looked at our enemies yet, so it could be worse. But they have 120 million power down here. That's crazy. The amount of money you have to spend to get 200 plus million power or 100 mil plus million power at this stage in the game, it's insane. All right, let's check out Berserker Ducks. This is a 2.6 million power alliance. This might be the third alliance in the kingdom. This is probably the second. With 4 billion power, that's still good. Another tier 5 right here leading the way. I don't know why they have a 5.6 thousand power player there, but hey, not complaining. There's another 74 million, 75. Yeah, they have an extreme amount of tier 5s. That's crazy. Okay. I'm really hyped up for this KvK now because 95 is pretty strong, I got to say. And while we're here, we're just going to do a better look at the players in our kingdom and see how many tier 5 we could possibly have. Let's go to individual power. I'm only 43. I'm bad. But we have 3 players with 100 mil plus. 90s, 80s, 70s. We're going to say about 50 mil is a safe bet for having tier 5 unlocked. So we have 30 tier 5s, like minimum. A couple of these low 40s could be tier 5s as well. I don't know. They have to be close. Ooh, Vagabond. He was risen with me in 52. I didn't even know he moved here. I think there's at least one more that was with us in 52. If I can find him. King Rolo. Yeah, he was in 52 with us as well. Kill points are a little low, but hopefully he does a lot better because he is pretty strong. I was with him when he started hitting tier 5 before KvK 1. But all right, guys. My next video will be overlooking our enemies and seeing how strong they are. But if you enjoyed my content, please like and subscribe, and I will be updating this KvK as much as I can in the future. Peace out.